And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a live episode of the Fleming Film Show. I am joined with Justin Doyle and Cody House as we take our picks for this year's Golden Globes. Hello, guys.
Hey. Is this your first live
Hey,
show,
Robbie.
Rob?
Thanks for having me on.
Officially, yes. Me and Cody announced the Golden Mushrooms Award live the first time, but this is the second time I've officially used live streams for my own thing. Normally, I help Cody on his episodes as he uses this platform.
How do you like using it, Cody? How do you like using the StreamYard?
Oh, well, I like that you're able to connect it because you can connect it directly to your broadcast on YouTube or Facebook or whatever social media you want to post it on. And I like that you can have up to 10 guests. Though some people that I've had as guests have had trouble getting it to work, so they've had to use their phone to chat on it instead of a computer.
Yeah. I'm on a phone. I usually use my phone for it. And then I use my computer to do all the notes and stuff. Great.
That's a smart idea. So before we start with the Golden Globe, what did you guys think to my recent Fleming Awards?
Well, I loved it. I had a great time on it. You and I were looking sharp. And Code came in there with the director nominations. That's his little area of expertise.
Yep, and Emerald for now was the biggest winner. She won that award in Best Original Screenplay.
Deserved, at least for the screenplay.
I'm sure
for
you
sure.
were ecstatic that she won because I figured that was your first
Denis
pick.
Villeneuve was my first pick. For now, would have been second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and obviously Leo and Margot Robbie were the biggest shockers.
Yeah, I did not suspect that Margot Robbie was going to win Best Supporting Actress, but I mean, she can basically sleepwalk this role now, but she's great as Harley Quinn, and I hope she actually does it one more time. I would like to see that Sirens movie.
Sirens?
It's a movie with Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's
Catwoman,
where
and Poison Ivy.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So let's get into it. We have a lot of awards to talk about tonight, and it's going to be interesting to see what Cody and Justin and myself pick. So the first category we will start off with, Justin suggests we hit the bottom, and we're going to start with Best Foreign Language Film.
Oh, not song?
No, we'll do Best Foreign Language Film.
Okay, Best Foreign Language Film.
I've not seen any of these movies because my favorite one was snubbed.
Titan?
What was that?
Yeah.
So
good.
Yeah, I didn't get it was disqualified for awards even though it won at Cannes.
Why was it disqualified?
I don't know, but yeah, it's not good. I don't think it's going to get an Oscar nomination either.
The best foreign movies
no, it's
never
not.
win awards.
Have a great day. The short list has come out for the Oscars, and it's not on there. But Lamb made it on, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I like Titan a lot better.
A foreign film?
Yeah.
I thought that was in
No, it's a Swiss.
Well, I guess it's from a foreign country, but I thought the film was in English. Is it Swiss? Okay. So it's subtitled.
Yep. No, Titan is incredible, unforgettable.
Did you see Pig?
I mean, yeah.
I haven't yet.
I liked Pig. I liked Pig a lot. And, he's getting a lot of buzz. They're pushing him for Oscar nomination for that movie. Pig, Lamb.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised.
He only said 3 words. Where's my pig? And that was it. So it was mostly in the face.
Right.
You have my pig.
Yeah, but he
So
does so much
anyway.
without speaking in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good at that. He says a lot without saying anything.
Right. So the nominees for Best Foreign Language Feature are Taunton Part Number 6, Drive My Car, The Hand of God, A Hero, and Parallel Mothers. Cody, who's your pick for this one?
Well, I don't have a want to pick because I haven't seen any of these movies. I've heard of 3 of the Hand of God is on Netflix right now, so I guess I could go and watch that. I
Paolo
mean,
Sorrentino.
Parallel Mothers is from a very famous and known filmmaker,
Pedro
but I
Almodovar.
think yes, but I think the one that's going to win, because I've heard a lot of buzz about it and it's been on a lot of top 10 lists, is Drive My Car. I think that's what's going to win it.
That's why I think so, to win it. But what I would like to win is the film I fancy the most out of this, and that's Parallel Mothers. So I've seen the trailer for that, and it looks really good.
Yeah. Compartment Number 6 is one that's getting, it's like the underdog buzz, because A Hero, The Hand of God, and Drive My Car and Parallel Mothers are more mainstream movies. If you can consider foreign language films, non-English language films mainstream.
They are now
but
after Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite. Yeah. The one to win is The Hand of God, because I really, really enjoyed that movie. Plus, it's all taken in, it's all in Italian, which I love Italy and Italian and everything about it. So, and it is a damn good movie, and it's really personal to the director. It's kind of his life growing up there, and it's just about growing up, being a kid and a teenager, and I just really, really liked it. I enjoyed A Hero a lot. I got to see a screener of it with the director, and I thought he did a really good job. I love The Salesman that he did a couple years ago. That was one of my favorite movies of that year.
I keep check that one out.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's based on the play Death of a Salesman. But I also have seen Drive My Car, and it is getting a lot of buzz, and I think that will be the will win. It's 3 hours long, and it didn't feel like it, which is crazy. It's a really slow paced movie. It's actually also based on a play in the film, but it's just really well done, really interesting. The lead actor in that did a really, really good job. So yeah, want to win, Hand of God, will win, Drive My Car.
Nice. Have you not seen Parallel Mothers yet then?
No, I haven't. I really, really, really want to. Maybe I'll go see it tomorrow. My girlfriend works at the Academy Museum here, and there's a whole area that's dedicated to Pedro Almodovar, and it just shows all of his movies on this, and they have posters all over the wall, and it's fun to see.
I want to check out more of his movies. I've not seen any of his movies.
Yeah, he's so talented. The one from last 2 years ago was really good with the one who's in Parallel Mothers. Why can't I think of her name? The
Penelope
Spanish lady.
Cruz.
Yes, Penelope Cruz.
How do you not forget who Penelope Cruz is? She's won an Oscar.
Because I wanted to keep saying Salma Hayek, and I knew that wasn't right. But the one that he with who plays Puss in Boots? Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
I have too many movies going on in my head right now. All right. That was a really good film. I can't think of the name, but it was really, really good. All right. But I do really want to see
next.
Yeah, just real quick, Parallel Mothers. She's also supposed to be up for an actress, Best Actress award too. So we got to look out for this.
Nice.
But I don't. It's not up for. It didn't get shortlisted for international films, so it won't. Parallel Mothers won't be a part of it.
That is weird. You would think the Academy loves him.
I would think so too.
Right, Cody, would you like to read out the best animated feature nominees?
Okay, the nominations for Best Animated Feature are Encanto, Flea, Luca. Is this My Sunny Maud or
Maud?
Mad? Maud. And Raya and the Last Dragon. Where's Mitchell's versus the Machines Golden Globes?
I know,
Where is
right?
it?
I know. It recently won the Fleming Award for Best Animated Film, and now it's being like snubbed. Why do all my picks get snubbed?
They've been snubbed besides Spider-Verse. I mean, they've been snubbed. I mean, famously, the Lego movie was not nominated at the Academy Awards when it was like clearly the best animated film of that year.
I love Big Hero 6, so
I do too, and
Yeah,
I was happy that that was like the to win since Lego movie wasn't there, but yeah. Um I think my will and want out based off these nominations. Of course, I haven't seen Flea or My Sunny Maud. I hadn't even heard of My Sunny Maud till the nominations. But I think
yeah.
will and want is going to be Encanto. I
that's
really like the
that
message in that movie.
that's my will and want as well, because I think Encanto out of these three I've seen as Luke and Raya as well, and I think it is like the one I like the most out of the three.
So Flea is a international documentary animated film. So it's going to have 3 categories that it's racing for. I got to see this movie, and it's really well done. It's hand drawn. I really enjoyed that.
Ooh, I'll check that out.
And it's just a great message and story, but all 3 Disney movies, I haven't even heard of My Sunny Maud as well, so I haven't seen that one. But all 3 Disney movies are really, really good this year. And I agree with you. The will win is Encanto. I think Flea, if it's if people are being a little too woke, may pick Flea. But of course, my want is Luca.
Yes, I know
I
how
love
much you
Luca.
love Luca. I thought it was okay. I think Pixar have done a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
Encanto.
Oh, no.
No, go ahead.
I like Luca. I didn't love it. I feel like it's not one of Pixar's best, and I felt like it was wanting to be more like a Ghibli film, but not quite getting the Ghibli vibe.
Cody has just took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
But it's a nice movie.
Yeah, it's also based in Italy, so I just mentioned how much I loved it. But Encanto, you can't love. Everyone's got to love that movie. The music's so good. There's no Disney princess. There's no real death
Threat.
that they have to worry about.
No threat.
Yeah, it's just a very beautiful, funny movie too. Because I thought John Leguizamo's character was hilarious.
Oh, he was. Justin, would you like to read out best original song?
Best original song. So for best original song, we have "Be Alive," music and lyrics by Dixon and Beyonce for King Richard. "Dos Oruguitas," music and lyrics by Lin-Manuel Miranda for Encanto. "Down to Joy," music and lyrics by Van Morrison for Belfast. "Here I Am," music by Carole King and music and lyrics by Carole King, Jennifer Hudson, Jamie Hartman for Respect. And "No Time to Die," music and lyrics by Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell, "No Time to Die."
Right.
Which we've been hearing that song for 2 years now.
Yes, it's my second favorite James Bond Daniel Craig theme, first being Chris Cornell's. The one I want to win personally is "Be Alive" because I really liked listening to it during the credits of King Richard and Beyonce. I can't say anything bad about Beyonce. Her voice is phenomenal, and I really think that it kind of sent a good message while you're watching the credits. And yeah, that's what I want. But I think "No Time to Die" will win because obviously Bond and Billie Eilish is super hot right now as well.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I saw her documentary because it's shortlisted for the Oscars, and
She's everywhere.
I'm not a
isn't
fan.
she?
I'm not a fan of her at all. I don't care for her songs. They make me want to kill myself.
The
So
only song I
depressing.
like by hers is Bad Guy.
Well, yeah, the thing about Bad Guy actually is that was the song that kept me bumping through the entire 2 hours and 10 minutes of that documentary. I just like the beat. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right. My want to win is Here I Am because I think Jennifer Hudson killed it in respect. But I think the will win is Be Alive because Beyonce, she's the biggest name ever.
Beyonce is better than Billie Eilish any day.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. So, Cody, what do you want to win? Because I'm assuming you probably have different music tastes to mine and Justin's.
Well, I mean, it's just personally for me. I would, is opposites of yours, Robbie. I would want No Time to Die to win because I feel like it's a banger and it's probably one of the best Bond themes we've had in a long time. Well, I guess
Since
Skyfall was
Chris
great
Cornell.
too. Well, I
Since
really
Chris
like
Cornell.
Skyfall as well. But
Well,
anyways,
Skyfall
but
won
I
best
think
song.
it won best song, yes. But I
Yeah.
think Be Alive is going to because I feel like that's a very inspirational song and it's really fitting right at the end of the movie. I think that's like a best that's get the award. Though it is the Golden Globes, don't be surprised if they decide to give it to Lynn. They love, giving certain celebrities because the Golden Globes don't necessarily follow season, and a lot of people just because they want certain celebrities to show up. Though with their controversy, I know who's going to show up.
Yeah.
But those are
I
my
do
picks.
see the Globes giving it to Lin-Manuel. Plus, he's had a huge year.
Huge. Do you think there's any snubs, guys? Do you think Just Look Up and Fire in the Sky are snubbed? Because I do.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I like them songs.
Yeah, the Don't Look Up one, I'm surprised. What was the other one?
The one from Shang-Chi, the Anderson .Paak one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one because I love Anderson .Paak.
Yeah. Well, we know Van Morrison got in just because of his name.
He's a brilliant songwriter.
Yeah. Well,
right.
Good.
Best original score is next.
Yeah.
We have Alexander Desplat for The French Dispatch, Jermaine Franco for Encanto, Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead for Power of the Dog, Alberto Iglesias for Parallel Mothers, and the legend himself, Mr. Hans Zimmer for Dune, who is my pick, who I want to win and who will win. There is nothing better than Zimmer's score for Dune this year.
It's just so haunting, but I mean, yeah, that's my same picks. But I mean, you got Duplass for French Dispatch, you got Johnny Greenwood for Power of a Dog. Those are really good scores too. But yeah,
they're both fantastic.
I think Dune will win, and that's my pick, just because it's so haunting and it like fits the movie so well.
And it's Hans Zimmer, and obviously I've seen videos of him on YouTube. I really love how his orchestra has like just really random instruments. He doesn't just have violins and strings all the time. He has electric guitars and female vocalizing, and I think he's incredible.
He's the best out there, right? Him and the one from Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Danny Elfman.
Yeah, I mean those guys
Danny
are the biggest names out there. Yeah, I think will win is Hans Zimmer, but I think Johnny Greenwood for the Power of the Dog is the one I want to win because I watched it for the second time and that music really sticks with you. It's piano, it's really low key piano, and some just guitar. Nothing crazy, nothing over the top, no orchestra. I think it's just
Does it remind you of Radiohead?
No, No. But well done to be, an artist and then come through and score a movie like that.
Well, he's
really,
the
really well done.
guitarist in Radiohead, so though I know that's why he's good at the guitar stuff, isn't he?
He's so good. Yeah, there's a lot of piano in that movie, and I love piano. So yeah, the want to win Power of the Dog will win Dune.
Nice. Cody, do you want to read out best screenplay?
Okay, I don't have the screenwriters' names on all these, though I know some of them. So I have the films. So I know P.T. Anderson is up for Licorice Pizza. Is Kenneth Branagh the screenwriter for Belfast?
Yep.
Is it okay?
Yep.
Jane
You got all these. You got all these.
Jane Campion for Power of the Dog.
Yeah.
And of course, Adam McKay for Don't Look Up, and Aaron Sorkin for Being the Ricardos.
Nailed it.
Well, interesting. All directors wrote their screenplays for these.
They're all talented filmmakers.
Yes, though I think one of them should stick to screenwriting instead of directing.
Aaron Sorkin.
Yes.
Thomas Anderson.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, Aaron Sorkin, this is only his third directed movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it wasn't as good as Molly's Game or Trial. I like them movies.
I think his directed films have progressively gotten worse insteid of better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Molly's Game is his best directed film still.
Yeah, I agree. I liked Being the Ricardos though. It really got better as the movie went along, because the first 40 minutes I'm like, I don't know, and then it's distracting Nicole Kidman and Javier Bardem.
I felt they were both miscast.
Well, I mean,
Nicole Kidman was great.
Because she can do the voice and she can act like her.
But it was supposed to be Cate Blanchett, right?
It should have been Deborah Messing
and everything though, just because she's great.
Yeah. J.K. Simmons was great though.
He was. Yeah. And Tony
they're pushing him.
I love Arrested Development.
They're pushing him for supporting actor J.K. for that role.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. So So what I want to win is Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza, because it's one of my most anticipated movies for this month. But out of the ones I haven't, out of what I think will win is Kenneth Branagh.
You might be right, because this might be where they show the love for Belfast, and I didn't think about that. So that's not my pick, but you possibly are probably going to be right.
What are your picks then, Code?
Well, I've only seen 3 out of these 5 films. So I guess out of the 3, I would want Don't Look Up to win. But I think this might be where they give P.T. Anderson award for Licorice Pizza, because I don't think he didn't get in for director. And there's a good chance it's not going to get... It is the best comedy, isn't it? But, there's a good chance it might get shut out for picture or director, so screenplay might be where they show the love for this movie. So I'm going to pick Licorice Pizza to win.
Good choice. So what about you, JD?
My will and want is, even though I didn't care for the movie that much, is Licorice Pizza for Paul Thomas Anderson. I think Adam McKay is a close second, because there's a lot of dialogue, but there's so much dialogue in Licorice Pizza. And I don't know, I don't think Paul Thomas Anderson will be up for Best Director, but I do see Licorice Pizza being up for Best Picture. It's one of the most talked about movies, at least here in LA. People are gaga over it. I thought it was whatever, nothing special. But
is Bradley Cooper or Sean Penn getting an Oscar nomination?
Sean Penn? No.
I've just been hearing about Bradley Cooper in this movie.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper,
I hear he steals
for
the
sure
show.
Should be nominated. Sean Penn's really good in that movie, but Yeah, I don't know. That's a good
I don't know
question.
why,
But
even though I don't really care much for Sean Penn, I can picture Paul Thomas Anderson getting a good performance out of him.
he did. He really did. It's a fun character. I mean, these characters are fun. None of them are, schlocks or anything. They're all really good characters. Really, really well thought out, written out. The lead actress is the singer from Haim.
Haim, that's her name. Alana Haim.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. Her first feature, and she is in a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, and then is getting all these accolades, and it's like,
nice.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Do you want to read out Best Director, Justin?
All right, here we go. Kenneth Branagh for Belfast, Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog, Maggie Gyllenhaal, The Lost Daughter, Steven Spielberg, West Side Story, and Denis Villeneuve for Dune.
Cody, since you're the master of directors, who's your will and want?
My will is Denis Villeneuve because I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he continues to do it, but that was just an incredible job, and I'm glad that he gets to make the second part. Who I think is going to win and definitely deserves it, and I think this might be. We could be wrong. Things could change, but I feel like this is going to be the narrative for the award season. I think Jane Campion's going to win. I think people are going to say this is her time. She is due. And I mean, it's an incredibly well-made film and it's beautiful. So it's well-deserved. And I think it's interesting that this is like the only other, besides the piano, this is like the only time she's been up for anything. And she's probably going to be up against Steven Spielberg again when he won Schindler's List.
Oh, this is her revenge, is it then, Cody?
I mean, maybe, but I just feel like the industry is going to be like, this is her due. And that would be great if it happens because it'll be the first time in history that two women have won Best Director back to back.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But yeah, my will is also Denis Villeneuve, but I know who's going to win, and I do think it is Campion. There's only two other female directors, Barbara Streisand and Chloe Zhao. So yeah, another director added to these awards would be great, and I think Jane Campion is the right person to do it.
Well, she got a Golden Globe nomination for Prince of Tides.
She won for Yentl in '83. Google it if you don't believe me.
Right.
Not director, though.
Yeah, she won Best Director.
If Campion gets nominated, which I think she will, she'll be the only woman to have been nominated twice at the Academy Awards for directing.
Oh, she definitely deserves a nomination for the Oscars.
Well, what about the Hurt Locker?
Oh, she didn't win 2009. James Cameron won, I think, for Avatar that year.
She won, but she's never been nominated again.
Didn't she get nominated for Zero Dark 30?
No, she won for the director. She lost for Best Picture. Because she's
not at the Oscars.
Bigelow.
I thought she won.
Let's see.
I swear to God, the only two are Barbara Streisand and Chloe Zhao.
Catherine Bigelow. For Hurt Locker.
She won the BAFTA, I think.
She's won 2 Oscars. Best Motion Picture. That's what it was. She won Best Motion Picture. Yeah, and Best Achievement in Directing. Yeah. She became the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director. That's right. Yeah, I knew. Yeah. Barbra Streisand. No way.
No, not the Oscars. The Globes.
Oh, the Globes. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that doesn't.
Streisand's won the Globe. She's never won an Oscar.
I mean, if Campion gets nominated at the Oscars, she'll be the first female to have been nominated twice. Yeah.
Yeah. So who's your will and want then, Justin Doyle?
Thanks for saying my entire name. Well, my want to win, because I can't go against him, is Steven Spielberg. I think who will win is Jane Campion, though, because The Power of the Dog, if you look at all these lists now, or best of lists from this year, Number one every time is The Power of the Dog. I look all through the list and like, yeah, great. Oh, there's Dune, cool. And then I was like, wait, what's number one? Oh, what haven't I seen listed here yet? It's The Power of the Dog. It's number one across the board for everybody.
Why? But Don't Look Up is much better than Power of the Dog.
Oh, I think we think so, but a lot of other people don't. Yeah, I can't go
they're
against Steven
totally
Spielberg.
two different kinds of movies, though.
They're both distributed by Netflix.
Yeah. Well, one has 15, 20 actors in it, and the other only has 4. But yeah, Steven Spielberg did pretty well in West Side Story, right? Code, you saw that?
I've not seen it yet.
Can't go wrong with him. Oh,
can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's such an incredibly well-made film. It's beautiful. Why hasn't he done a musical before?
Agreed. I don't know. I'm surprised.
Right.
He's the best.
Supporting actress is next.
Best supporting actress? All right.
And we have Tatrona Balfe for Belfast.
Tatrona Balfe.
Tatrona Balfe for Belfast as Ma. Ariana DeBose for West Side Story as Anita. Kristen Dunst for The Power of the Dog as Rose Gordon. Anjina Ellis for King Richard as Brandy Price. And Ruth Negga for Passing as Claire Bellow.
My will and want is Catriona Balfe. One of the best performances by any female this year, period. She's so damn good in this film. And I didn't even care for it. I thought Belfast was, whatever, but I really, really enjoyed her performance. She's an Outlander. I don't watch that show. It's one of my girlfriend's favorite shows. But my second, though, if I could have one, would be Ruth Negga for Passing. I thought she was so good in that. Really, really well done. Kirsten Dunst is getting a lot of love.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't nominate her in the end, but who I did want to nominate and who I want to win this is Anjina Ellis for King Richard, because I felt Anjanu Ellis, because her and Will Smith kind of had a really good chemistry together.
And
she stood out just as well as he did.
Agreed. And that scene in the in the kitchen where she's like, I'm not here for you. I'm not here for them. It was so good, and I believe that's one of the reasons why she's getting nominated.
She reminds me of Viola Davis. I don't know why she's not on Viola Davis's level of acting yet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know Anjanu that much. She's kind of been under my radar, but I really, really liked her performance for sure. What's crazy is Ariana DeBose for West Side Story. She's gonna get nominated, but also Rita Moreno won the Best Oscar Supporting Actress for West Side Story. So the same character is being nominated again in the same movie, done differently. It's so crazy. So good for her.
Cody's back in the room.
Sorry, guys. Rural internet.
It's all right. We've been talking supporting roles. My will and want is Catriona Balfe for Belfast.
And mine. What's her name again, Justin?
Anjanu Ellis.
Anjanu Ellis, the one that plays Will Smith's wife in King Richard. She's my pick for will and want.
I'm going to agree, because I think that's a very strong performance, and it's just as good and just as important as Will Smith's portrayal in the movie. I would not be surprised if Ariana DeBose, is that how you say her name?
Yeah.
Gets it?
Yeah.
Which would be wild. But I'm going to go. You're right. Which I've heard a lot of. I've heard a lot of discussion that they're considering her too for Best Supporting Actress, which
They are.
that would be wild if she got in and then won again.
Is Ansel Elgort bad in this movie? Because I don't think he's that good of an actor.
He's meh.
He's the worst part of it, if there is a bad part of it, you know.
But that's because everybody else is so amazing in the movie.
Unbelievable. All of them are so good. The Rachel, the lead girl, she's so good. And she's actually Hispanic, so that worked this time around. But yeah, we were just discussing it. It would be crazy if Ariana DeBose won for the same character from the same movie, but done, decades apart.
Right.
That'd be really, really cool. But have you seen Belfast yet, Code?
I've not seen Belfast yet.
Yeah, Caitriona Balfe, as I was saying, it's the best performance of any female I've seen this year. She's so good. It's all a supporting cast pretty much, and she kills it. She's from Outlander, the TV show. Yeah.
She's also Christian Bale's wife in Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Not my favorite movie. But Ruth Negga in Passing is very, very deserving of having this nomination. She's so good in Passing.
Yeah, I just watched that the other night, and it's a pretty interesting and well-made film from Rebecca Hall. And Tessa Thompson was really good in it too.
I love Tessa Thompson.
What a weird concept. Like,
I know, right?
They
I know
did
that
that
was a
back
weird
then.
one.
So crazy.
Are we ready to move on to Best Supporting Actor?
Did you pick, Cody?
I have the same pick as Robbie.
Oh, okay. Engineer.
Do you want to read the honors, Mr. Doyle?
For what?
For Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, okay. Yep. We have Ben Affleck for The Tender Bar, Jamie Dornan for Belfast, Ciarán Hinds for Belfast, Troy Kotzer for Coda, and Cody Smith-McPhee for The Power of the Dog. I haven't seen The Tender Bar yet. It comes out on Amazon on Friday. I'm really looking forward to that. The next George Clooney directed movie. Do you guys remember Suburbicon or Suburb?
Have you been cut out of this one as well, Justin?
What did you say?
Have you been cut out The Tender Bar as well?
No, I wasn't in this one.
Are you in a George Clooney movie, Justin?
Well, yeah, I got cut out of Suburbicon.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that. I know it was written by the Coens, but I heard mixed things about the movie.
I want to see the Justin Doyle cut. I want to see the Justin Doyle cut.
Hell yeah. No, but it's definitely one of my favorite experiences ever because being directed by George Clooney is pretty damn cool. And then also Matt Damon was there. And,
cool.
Okay, so this one's tough for me because I do think Troy Kotzer should win it, but my will and want is Ciarán Hinds for Belfast. He's just so good. It's the supporting actors are the only good thing about this movie.
So Kenneth Branagh's life growing up in war-stricken Belfast is not actually that interesting.
Well, I think the production design was really good, but not that it matters. There's some things that just bug me, like we're in the 70s or whatever during wartime, but nobody smokes.
Oh,
nobody's smoking.
I think it's a British production thing. They're allowed to smoke in certain rated movies now.
Well, then you're not getting the story right. Just go do something else. I mean, it's just I don't know. If you're just gonna do something like that, you got to do it all the way. Go for it. And I just don't think it happened because there's especially overseas, everyone's smoking a cigarette. Like the mom should have had a cigarette, the grandmother, the grandfather, and I don't understand why Jamie's up for best supporting actor, by the way. I don't get it, but
Is
My
that
one
because they
is
consider the kid the lead?
I guess so.
Jamie's
And he
better
was-
in TV, I noticed.
I thought he was good in the one he did with Emily Blunt, Mountain Time, last year. It was pretty decent. What do you got, Code?
Well, I've only seen 2 of these movies, so my will, I'm gonna say, is Troy Koster for Coda. I think all those actors did a really phenomenal job. But I think Kieran Hines is gonna win because I've heard a lot of people praising his performance in this film.
My want is Kieran Hines because I think he's a good actor, and I do actually think he is going to win this, and it's Cody Smith McPhee because I've heard a lot of buzz about him. I prefer Jesse Plemons personally because Jesse Plemons is always good, but Cody did surprise me a lot more with his performance.
Yeah. Yeah, who would have known that the blue guy in X-Men would be nominated for supporting actor?
And you said you know his dad, don't you, Justin?
Yeah, randomly got driven by him in an Uber, and we exchanged information, because when you get to talking and you're like, oh, I'm an actor, and he's like, oh, my son's an actor, and yeah, we went and had some coffee, and yeah, he's like an acting coach too, so yeah, good for him. I'm really excited for him. I mean, it's a really good performance, no doubt.
Nice.
It's very,
Nice.
very quiet and subtle.
Yeah. The next category is Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy. Cody, would you like to read out the names of these lucky ladies?
Sure, we have Marion Cotillard for Annette. We have Alana Haim for Licorice Pizza. We have Jennifer Lawrence for Don't Look Up, Emma Stone for Cruella, and Rachel Zegler for West Side Story.
So who I reckon will win this is Rachel Zegler, because I have a feeling, because I know how much the Golden Globes are like Justin and love musicals. But the one I'm giving it to is the underdog, and I think it's Alana Haim because I reckon Paul Thomas Anderson has gotten a brilliant performance out of her, like he's done with Adam Sandler and Daniel Day-Lewis. And I think, why not give it to her? I think she looks like she's deserving out of these people, and I hope she gets it.
Well, I haven't seen Licorice Pizza or Annette yet, so I can't judge those performances. And the Golden Globes, one thing the Golden Globes love is giving new things and new people and discovering newcomers. So my will and want is going to be Rachel Zegler for West Side Story.
Why haven't you seen Annette?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
It's on Amazon. I mean, you could totally see it.
It's
We
not
saw
on
it in
Amazon in
theaters.
the UK, I think.
It's not?
No, I don't think it is.
We saw it in theaters, and about every 20 minutes, somebody got up to leave.
Is it that bad?
They were like, I don't think so. It's a musical as well, but it's the weirdest musical you'll ever see. I mean, ever.
Well, you told me I needed to watch the Sparks Brothers documentary first, so that's why I didn't watch it at first. But yeah, I just haven't gotten around to watching it.
You saw the documentary though now, right?
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah,
because I think you need to understand these guys first before you go into Annette, because their music is all throughout.
That'd be a good double feature, actually. Watch the Sparks Brothers documentary and then chill out to some entertainment afterwards.
If you want to call it that. I actually do think my want is Marion Cotillard for Annette, but I do think the will is Alana Haim for Licorice Pizza. I think she's getting a lot of buzz. I actually like Emma Stone as Cruella. I thought she did a really good job, and Rachel Zegler obviously was one of the show stealers in West Side Story. But yeah, Alana Haim is coming around, and she's getting a lot of buzz, so I think she's going to take it.
You ready to hear the best actor in a musical comedy?
Let's hear it.
We have got Leonardo DiCaprio for Don't Look Up as Dr. Randall Mindy, Peter Dinklage as Cyrano in Cyrano, Andrew Garfield as Jonathan Larson in Tick Tick Boom, Cooper Hoffman as Gary Valentine in Licorice Pizza, and Anthony Ramos as Ignacio de la Vega in
Usnavi.
Usnavi.
How'd you get your name? My dad looked at a boat that said U.S. Navy on it. There was actually a guy the other day who was wearing a U.S. Navy shirt, and I was like, "Oh, is your name Usnavi?" He did not get it. I love
it's
it.
criminal how much that movie's been ignored.
Right,
totally agree.
My want is Leo because of how well he elevated that movie. I think what will win is Andrew Garfield. He would actually be my second pick because his performance was a total delight as Jonathan Larson. But the reason why I picked Leo is because I feel like with Andrew, it was a stand-up performance in an okay movie, whereas Leo had a stand-up performance in a stand-out movie, and that's why I'm picking Leo.
How dare you say Tick Tick Boom is an okay movie? That's an incredibly well-made movie about artists struggling.
It is a brilliant movie. I just prefer Don't Look Up.
I did not see Tick Tick Boom coming. It's unbelievably well done, and Andrew Garfield's performance is so good. My will is Leo. I think Leo is going to take it from this lot here. But my want is a tie between Andrew Garfield and Peter Dinklage because Peter Dinklage and Cyrano did such a good job, and it's such a beautiful film.
It's not getting a wide release till like the end of January.
Yeah, it was playing 1 week here, and I was like, I need to go because it has to at least show one week in a theater, in that calendar year. So that's why it did it in LA and New York.
Is that why some foreign films don't get like a Oscar win for like a year later, like Life is Beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the release happens later than that first calendar year that they were going to get nominated for. Yeah. What about you, Cody?
My will and want is Andrew Garfield. I think not only is he incredible, didn't know the man could sing. He just had a great year. I
think he did theater before he did film.
Yeah, he's just had a great year. I just watched The Eyes of Tammy Faye this morning, and he's very good in that too.
That doesn't come out till February for me. I want to watch that. I really want to watch it.
Did you like it, Code?
So good.
Did I like it? I'm not a huge fan of biopics, but him and Jessica Chastain were so good that it was worth watching just for their performances. So yeah, it's a well-made movie, but yeah. Those are that's what bio movies kind of are for the most part, is like an actor's showcase. It's more about the actor than the movie.
Like Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocket Man?
Well, Rocket Man was just so well made, and
agreed.
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody exists and it's fine as a movie.
Shame about the director.
Yeah,
I think it's the same. Yeah, like respect, same thing. Jennifer Lawrence or Hudson gave a great performance, but the movie was whatever. The same thing with United States versus Billie Holiday. Great performance by Andra Day, but the movie was nothing. Yeah, so I see what you're saying there.
Right. Right, Justin, can you read out the best drama actresses, please?
Best drama actress. We have, speaking of The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. We have Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter, Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos, Lady Gaga for House of Gucci, and Kristen Stewart for Spencer.
Right.
This may be our 5, by the way, for the Oscars.
You think so?
Yeah. This may be the 5.
Yeah.
I can see getting Nicole Kidman out. I don't think Lady Gaga deserves it at all.
The performance
Is it really over the?
Again, like you said, Justin, the performance was better than the movie itself.
Well, Jared Leto's performance is better than the movie itself.
Oh, really?
So
Because
good.
I've heard some people say he's horrible and he's just doing a Saturday Night Live impression.
It's
I'll say
so
he's
much
a,
fun.
he's a bit over the top at times, but you know, it's better than his other roles.
He talk like this. He's
Does Al
not like
Pacino?
everybody else.
Does Al Pacino
Al-
at least scream in the movie?
I don't think
A
I
little.
think he only does once.
A little. Yeah.
That's it. Oh man.
He's good.
Right, my
good.
pick is Jessica Chastain. But I think Kristen Stewart will win because of how much buzz. But when I've been working at the theatre, all the people that have seen Spencer said that she's the only good thing about it.
Yeah, again, it's the same thing. It's good performance. The movie is whatever. My will and want has to be Jessica Chastain, the Eyes of Tammy Faye. Unbelievable performance. She's so good, and they portray good, bad people. I don't, it's hard to say if are they good people or are they bad people, but she being so sort of oblivious to it all, and then the makeup, she really was just transformative. I mean, you can't even tell it's her. It's just so transformative. So one of the best performances this year, no doubt. Jessica Chastain.
Well, I've only seen 2 performances, so my want will be Jessica Chastain, but I think Kristen Stewart is going to get it. But don't rule out Olivia Colman.
No, she's okay in the Lost Daughter. She just kind of plays her typical self.
Yeah. She just did a good job at acting in that movie.
But I thought Jessie Buckley did a much better job.
Oh God, she's so good. I love her.
You should see her Taboo with Tom Hardy. She's brilliant in that.
What?
Taboo, it's a 7-part miniseries that the BBC did.
Oh yeah.
Very good show. Right, Cody, would you like to read out the best actor, the drama ones?
Sure. What is the name of Mahershala Ali's film he's in?
Swan Song.
Swan Song. Then we have Javier Bardem for being the Ricardos, Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog, Will Smith for King Richard, and Denzel Washington for The Tragedy of Macbeth.
My will and want
the
is
bottom 3 are the ones for sure going to be up for Oscars. I don't know about Mahershala.
Benedict and Will.
Benedict, Will, and Denzel, yeah.
Yeah,
they'll be up for Oscars for sure.
I think Will is my will and want because of how well he played the character of Richard Williams. It's nice to see his first really good performance since £7. I don't think he's had. I don't think after £7 he really hit the dramatic notes properly till King Richard. And it was nice to see him kind of bounce back to them kind of like dramatic roles, like in what's the one with him and his son in where they're homeless?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness, so and Ali as well. They're all like his dramatic range is phenomenal when he wants to be.
Yep. That's my pick as well for Will and Want, not only because it's a phenomenal performance, but I feel like there's a big campaign for Will to get his awards, and the Golden Globes love giving a big movie star award, and this could ride him all the way to award season.
Yeah,
the only one I haven't.
Shame he lost out on my Fleming Awards to Leo, though.
Yeah,
because he was my pick.
I haven't seen Swan Song, but Mahershala, if he's nominated, he wins. But my will and want is Will Smith for sure. I mean, he's just so damn good. Denzel and Will are 2 of my top 5 favorite actors, so to see them battle it out is going to be crazy. But Yeah, Denzel did really well in Tragedy of Macbeth, but it's nothing. We've seen him do better. So
Yeah.
Will for sure is taking that one.
Well, how is it to
Do you
watch
think
him?
Benedict has a chance?
I think he
I think
does.
I think he's really good. And everyone, who only know him as Doctor Strange is like, I don't want to see him as like this bad guy or whatever. It's like, I mean, he's just kind of intimidating. He's not really a bad guy.
He's
Mhm.
he's playing a different character in Power of the Dog compared to his other typecast roles, and that's what I like about his performance.
Yeah.
So
He was
how,
also in The Courier this year.
It's because
Mhm.
he's been in Sherlock, he's always playing these arrogant and awkward people.
Well, he's still arrogant in Power of the Dog. He's just
Yep.
Not awkward.
he's just toxic.
Yeah. So, Cody, would you like
I
to
did
read
not see
out?
that ending coming.
Would you
Me
like to
either.
read out the musical or comedy?
All right, the 5 films nominated for Best Musical or Comedy are Cyrano, Don't Look Up, Licorice Pizza, Tick Tick Boom, and West Side Story.
My will and want is Licorice Pizza. I have not heard. I've not. This is the best I've heard of this list. I've heard it's getting a lot of good reviews, and I just want a Paul Thomas Anderson movie get really good recognition because I feel like he is such an underrated director, and I feel like he needs some recognition. So this could be the start of it.
I could definitely see this winning this award, and if it does win, I think it for sure will get into the Best Picture nomination. Of course, they're going to do 10 at the Oscars this year, so it probably will get in. But this is Best Musical or Comedy. I think it's going to go to a musical, and I haven't seen Licorice Pizza yet, so I can't say it's my want or will yet because I don't know. My want is Tick Tick Boom. That is just an incredibly well-made film, and I think anyone that works in the arts or anyone that's creative can relate to this movie. But I think West Side Story is going to get it.
Woo!
Yeah, I take it that's your will and want, Justin. West Side Story, because you can't go against Spielberg.
Well, yeah, I would love to, but my want is Cyrano because out of these 5, it's the most beautiful movie done. It's just so well done. But I think the will is Licorice Pizza. I don't watch trailers, as we know, but in the theaters, Cyrano has been playing, trailers, and now that I've seen it, I can watch the trailer, and oh my god, it's just so beautiful. What a
I've
beautiful
seen it like
trailer.
6 times at work.
Yeah, it's beautiful, right?
It looks good.
And
It
the
looks like the better
song
Joe
is
Wright
so
movie.
good.
So I heard he's a bit of a 50-50 director.
Oh, Joe Wright, yeah, he is.
Yeah, you guys saw The Woman in the Window, right?
It wasn't
Oh.
that terrible.
It was just boring.
I
Yeah,
like the
it was
twist.
blah.
The twist
I love
was good.
Atonement. Yeah, the twist is fine. But I love Atonement and Pride and Prejudice. Like he does the period piece as well.
Did you see Darkest Hour?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That was good.
That was it's a performance heavy movie, not like a necessarily great movie.
Oh, definitely.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's just to show off how good Gary Oldman is as an actor.
Yeah.
And he's so good.
I do prefer him as Mank for some reason.
It's a less showy performance, but yeah, he was great in Mank, even though he was 20 years too old to play the part.
I really like him
he's a chameleon. So he's good.
I like that performance more than Darkest Hour.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna watch the Harry Potter reunion?
Already did.
I don't really watch them kind of reunion shows.
Well, if it's for a movie, then one that I don't consider the movies like a Star Wars or whatever, but they actually are. They're like a huge franchise.
Have you not been if you ever next time you're in the UK, you should go to the place where it was filmed. It's very good.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, I
Um,
went when it started. I keep meaning to go again.
It's just a huge franchise. Did you like it, Cody?
Oh, the reunion special? Of course I
Yeah.
did. I mean, we're all big Harry Potter fans in this house. Even
I
if
have the next, and I'll
even
get
if
along with you guys then.
J.K. Rowling is not a great person.
Yeah,
But
I love how
Alfonso
they.
Cuarón, Chris Columbus, Mike Newell, David Yates, they're all nice people, so that's why we watch
Yeah.
the movie. Right, right.
Yeah, I like how they. Oh, I was just gonna
sorry.
mention. I like how they showed the J.K. Rowling, like her doing whatever she was doing in the interview from like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, instead of what's going on now, because nobody would want her to be a part of it.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, shall we read out the best dramas for best picture dramas?
Oh yeah.
I'll do the honors. Belfast, Coda, Dune, King Richard and Power of the Dog, and my will. What I think will win is Belfast because I've been hearing really big praise. But what I do want to win at these five, and I know it's probably going to sound biased, so I like this kind of stuff. I'm going to go with Dune.
I have not seen Belfast yet. I have seen these other 4 films. Don't be surprised if all 5 of these films end up as the Oscar Best Picture nominations.
Oh, they will. I think 5 of them will be.
Well, Coda, I don't think it's for sure getting in, but
yeah, that'll be a tough one.
The other 4 are for sure going to be nominated. Of the 4 I've seen, I don't love any of these 4 movies. I think they're all really well made and good films. So I'm just gonna go with Power of the Dog. I think that's what's gonna win. And I think that ending is phenomenal. It like raised the movie up for me from what I was like, oh wow, yeah.
I almost didn't even realize what was happening. I had to kind of like think back in the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, 2 of these 5 are in my top 5 films of the year.
Coda and what? What's the other one?
And Dune.
And Dune.
Yeah.
Did you like King Richard?
Yeah, I did. I just think it's a performance movie. It's not an overall like fantastic movie or anything.
Well, it just had 2 great performances in.
Yeah, well, the girls did a good job too. The little girls.
Oh, John Berthal's really good in it too.
Hell yeah!
I really like
and the guy from Ghost.
Yeah, I really like the movie more once it focuses more on Venus than Richard.
Yeah, I kind of like that it focused more on Venus and Serena, even though Serena's a more successful player out of the 2 of them.
Well, he was completely right. He said she's going to be the number 1 player in the world, but you're going to be the best player to ever play the game. And that just gave me chills, and it's so good. My will is Power of the Dog. My want is Coda, but it's a long shot. Just a long shot.
Yeah. Right. Good picks.
Cool.
Do you want to do the TV? Do you guys want to do the TV ones quick?
I don't
watch them. I couldn't even tell you. Best series: Lupin, Morning Show, Pose, Squid Game, and Succession. Never seen.
It's gonna be Succession or Squid Game, I bet you.
I'm gonna go with Squid Game on this one. So I'm biased to Korean. Anything South Korean is just a masterpiece in my opinion, and Squid Game I think is a masterpiece.
Well, it's the most popular show this year.
Yeah,
and Succession is always getting a lot of raves and reviews.
But Midnight Mass should have been nominated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Musical or comedy? The only one I've seen out of these is Ted Lasso.
Oh, well, I mean,
Hacks, Only Murders in a Building, Reservation Dogs, and Ted Lasso.
Oh, don't be
see
surprised if
anyone
Ted Lasso wins, because that's like such a feel-good show.
Well, Only Murders in the Building is getting a lot of buzz. Plus, it has Steve Martin in it.
I
Mm-hmm.
like Steve Martin.
Yeah, anthology series or limited series: Dope Sick, Impeachment, Made, Mara of Easttown, and the Underground Railroad. I've heard the
I'm
Underground
really,
Railroad.
Pride
I'm
Mayor of
really,
Easttown.
I'm really annoyed that It's a Sin wasn't nominated for this because I thought it was a really good miniseries and it was really well made because of how it handled its subject matter.
That's the Russell T Davies show, right?
Yes, the one with Ollie Alexander, who I'm very annoyed is not nominated either because he did a really good job, showed that he was a much better actor than singer.
Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen got nominations for WandaVision. Jessica Chastain is nominated for Scenes from a Marriage, so she's got 2. Martin Short, Steve Martin, Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, for best miniseries
Issa
or
Rae.
TV film, I'll probably go with Mayor of Easttown after what I've heard.
Mm-hmm. It's incredible. And Kate Winslet, one of the best actors working today.
You love Kate Winslet, don't you, Cody?
I do.
Did
Did
you see Animite?
Mm-mm.
With her and Saoirse last year? Pretty good.
No, I didn't see that.
I'm just trying to think
Dope
about...
Sick.
I hear that's really good.
Michael Keaton's in that, so I love Michael Keaton.
So is one of the sexiest women alive.
Oh, Rosario Dawson?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Impeachment, American Crime Story. My buddy actually has an under 5 in on that show.
Oh, nice.
As soon as he got that part, he moved back to Kansas for some reason.
Wow.
It's like one of the biggest things he's done. He's like, you know what? I've done it all. I'm out.
I got to be with Clive Owen.
So best performance in a TV series drama: Brian Cox, Succession; Lee Chung-jae for Squid Game; Billy Porter for Pose; Jeremy Strong for Succession; and Omar Sy for Lupin. Yeah, it's got to be Lee Chung-jae for Squid Game because, again, I just love South Korean stuff, and I thought he did a good performance as the protagonist.
Yeah, I can see Brian Cox winning this.
Oh, the man's a legend. He deserves it.
I have 0. I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, I think best actress drama out of these nominees, I think it'll go to Elizabeth Moss. That'll be my pick.
Oh,
that show came out this year?
They had a new season, yeah.
Oh. Well, I love me some Jen Aaron, so I'd pick her.
Nice.
Musical
or comedy, I'm going to have to give to Jason Sudeikis because I really love him as Ted Lasso.
Yes, I can see him winning.
It's just funny because I love, it's soccer to you guys, but I love football. And Ted Lasso is just kind of everything I want in a football-related, TV show. Best musical or comedy actress, I'm going to have to give to Elle Fanning. I've been a fan of her since she started out in Daddy Daycare, and I like how she's grown as an actress.
I haven't seen the new season, but her and Nicholas Hoult are both great and the great.
I'm going to pick Issa Rae because I like her.
I haven't watched that show, but everyone says it's great.
It just ended.
For best performance in a TV miniseries or TV actor, I think I'll just have to give it to Oscar Isaac because he seems like the better actor of the 5 here.
Oh, I just watched the card counter. That's a performance that should be in consideration.
Yeah, Justin doesn't.
One of the worst movies of the year. One of the worst movies of the year.
Yeah, it's just as bad as Tom and Jerry or Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Is Oscar the only good thing
I
about
totally
this
agree.
movie?
What's that, Robbie?
Is Oscar the only good thing about this movie?
There's nothing good about this movie.
I mean, Willem Dafoe's in it, so that's always a plus. And I didn't mind Tiffany Haddish, but Ty Sheridan is just a boring white dude.
He's good in Ready
Tiffany
Player
Haddish
One.
looked like she. Yeah, I like Ty Sheridan. Tiffany Haddish looks like she was reading off of the script, like it was behind the head of Oscar. And
That's
dude,
just like
Oscar.
that's just like in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where Graham Chapman had to read the script off his shield because he forgot his lines all the time because he was drunk.
But Oscar's a great actor, and I thought he was really good in it.
And for Best Actress, I can't say no to Elizabeth Olsen. And I love her as Scarlet Witch and Wanderer, and I feel like she'll be great in Doctor Strange too as well.
We know who Code's picking. Kate Winslet.
Yes.
We know who I'm picking. Jessica Chastain.
Yes. Best Supporting Actor. I'm going to have to go with Billy Crudup because I feel like he's an underrated actor and I feel like he needs more attention. But the old dude in Big Game would be a shout.
I think he's good too.
Yeah, he's very good. When I mean underrated, I mean like not talked about enough. I don't.
Well, no, because I mean, you know, he's mostly been a supporting actor or been in independent films. So, you know, probably the biggest thing people know him from is either Almost Famous or as Dr. Manhattan.
Not Big Fish.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he's the lead in Big Fish. Well, I think he gets overshadowed by all the other actors in that movie.
Ewan and Albert Finney and Jessica Lange and the woman from Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah, and
Chloe
you got Alison Lohman, I think is her name. And then you got Steve Buscemi, Danny DeVito. You got all these colorful characters in the movie. So, yeah, he kind of gets overshadowed in that.
And Best Supporting Actress, I'm going to give to Hannah Waddingham.
What is that for?
Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay, so she's the owner.
She's Rebecca.
Yeah, she's really good in the show.
I like Jennifer Coolidge. I'm going to pick her.
Oh, she was really good too. I watched that show. That was The White Lotus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge is always good.
She's hilarious.
Good too.
Yeah. So that's it
her
from
and
the
her mom
Golden.
Yeah. Anna McDowell and her daughter are both in Maid, and her daughter is in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes, she is, and she was on The Leftovers.
She's great.
Margaret Qualley.
Yes.
She's the girl who Brad Pitt picks up, isn't she?
Yes, she's the hitchhiker.
She's only 2 months older than me.
What do they call her? They call her Pussy something?
Oh, God. I just got the novelization of that, too, for Christmas. I can't wait to read it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
Pussycat.
good.
Her name's Pussycat.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Cody, when
so,
we normally...
can I just ask real quick, Cody? Did you get the hardcover or the paperback?
This is the paperback.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was in hardcover yet.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the same.
Yeah, so now we've stopped the Golden Globe thing. Cody, at the end of the show nowadays, we like to recommend a movie. What movie would you like to recommend?
Oh, can I do 2?
Yes, you can do 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just saw these 2, and they both caught me completely by surprise. I did not expect them to be as good as they were. So the first one is Nia DaCosta's sequel to Candyman. Wow. I was not expecting that to be as good as it was. I thought it was
Candyman 2?
Well, no, the new one. It's a sequel though to the original.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
Candyman 2 from back in the day. No, this is kind of like the 2018 Halloween. It ignores all the sequels and is just a follow-up
Yes.
to the original film, and it's so much better than the original because it's doing a much better job of its message of violence and brutality against people of color than the original film was.
Yes.
And then my second pick is I think it's a Dutch film. It's got Mads Mikkelsen in it. It's on Hulu. It's called Riders of Justice, and you think it's going to be this revenge action movie, which it kind of is, but it's also just a very sweet and touching movie about grief and how we deal with it and how people kind of find relationships with people who don't quite fit in society. It's a really warm and touching movie.
Yeah.
And
That's one of out of all the movies I see, I put my favorites in, and I put extra stars next to them if I really like them or whatnot. Riders of Justice is on that list. It is a fucking good film. Really like that film.
And I just love the setup of this like BA military guy teaming up with these nerdy, awkward computer tech people. It's great.
Yep. And the twist in there, even though it's like halfway through, is really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And Mads Mikkelsen, another great performance.
Yep.
Cool. Good recommendations. Candyman and Riders of Justice.
Yes, I'm just trying to pick a recommendation for this week. I've only seen a couple of movies. I rewatched The Revenant. That's a pretty good movie. And I watched Mass and The Lost Daughter, and I thought they were quite decent.
Yeah, Mass. That's my recommendation.
Good.
Mass, 100%. Yeah, and I hear The Humans, which Richard Jenkins and Minari guys in.
Oh, Stephen Young.
Stephen Young, yeah. I hear that's really similar and also really well done.
Isn't the girl from Trainwreck in that as well?
Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but now I really have to see it if that's the case. Because is she doing like a drama? Because it's supposed to be really heavy.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised about. I mainly consider her to be a comedy actress.
Well, sometimes our comedians give the best dramatic performances.
Like Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems.
Mm-hmm.
And Robin Williams in all the dramatic films he does.
Exactly.
Yeah. Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jim Carrey, Bill Murray.
John C. Reilly.
Well, he's just an actor, but he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
he's very versatile. He's a very versatile
Does
actor.
Olivia Colman count as she started off in sitcoms?
I don't know if she counts as a comedian, but it could be similar to like a Michael Keaton, Tom Hanks sort of thing. They kind of got their start doing comedic acting and then went into dramatic acting.
Yeah, and Jeff Bridges did the opposite. And Leslie Nielsen. And I think Leo's heading that way as well.
Yeah, he's good. He's in Scorsese's next movie, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a career. What a career. I'm just going to do this good Adam McKay movie, and then I'm just going to go do this good Scorsese movie.
And then do comedies forever.
Yeah. He's worked with Spielberg.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And Alejandro Iñárritu?
Yeah, he worked with him because that's how he got his Oscar.
Yep. Oh, let's not forget Quentin Tarantino a couple of times.
Yep, twice.
And those are my favorite performances by him.
And obviously, I know you
Django.
love Titanic, Justin.
Titanic is fine, but we know Cody loves it because of Kate Winslet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I do have a soft spot for his Romeo and Juliet.
that's a well-made movie. I like that movie.
Very good.
Which reminds me, Justin, one director we have to do one day is Baz Luhrmann.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
Oh, I think I've only seen Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet. I saw.
Gatsby?
I saw that. That was okay.
I need to see Australia.
I haven't seen that one either. He's got a new movie coming out about Elvis.
That's why we need to do. That's why we need to rank his films at some point.
Tom Hanks is Colonel Parker,
right?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, Austin Butler's playing Elvis.
Huh? Who is?
Austin Butler, the one that's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, I thought it was. Timothy Chalamet. Well, he's playing Elvis in something.
No, he's playing Bob Dylan.
Yeah, he's playing Bob Dylan in what is that?
If they make a Rolling Stones film, they need Harry Styles as Mick Jagger.
Well, and Jonah Hill's gonna play Jerry Garcia.
Oh yeah, we've seen him around. So it's just Gatsby, Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge in Australia,
and Strictly Ballroom.
Yeah, that's his first
Strictly
film.
Ballroom. I've never seen this or heard of it.
Apparently, it's only 90 minutes long as well.
Ooh, well, yep, I love that. Okay, well, I've got to go watch Kronos, and then also see Strictly Ballroom.
And Pan's Labyrinth.
For sure, Pan's Labyrinth. That should be on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. Pan's Labby.
Beautiful
it's on
film.
Netflix. Okay, I'm gonna watch that one first, actually.
Yeah, you should.
Nice. And I think we'll end things today here. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been great picking the Golden Globe. It's been great talking Golden Globes with you guys. I can't wait to talk to you guys about the winner. Justin, next time can we do best British actresses?
Yes, let's do.
Because that's been one we've been holding off for a while because obviously this award stuff. So,
and Spider-Man got in the way, and
you got award season for the next 2 whole months because the Oscars isn't till the end of March.
Yeah. We can do the 80s and 70s Best Picture winners as well, Justin. We've been meaning to do them too.
Yeah. I think the nominations don't even come out until the 9th of February for the Oscars.
I think you're right. Yeah.
We have some time. But the Golden Globes are next Sunday, 1 week from today. So we will find out some answers starting then. So I'm excited to see and watch that.
Excellent. Right.
See how wrong I was.
I'm sure we're all going to be wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure we will be. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.
You too. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure.